Today I effed up by letting my husband come to my IUD swap. Not gonna lie guys, it was bad. I know birth control typically falls on the woman, but I figured my pro-woman, mom had 5 kids, was breadwinner, and 2 sisters a doctor's husband would be good moral support. Maybe I'd get some brownie points too. I was mostly right, but I didn't think this through. Getting my first one wasn't too bad. 15 minutes after the procedure, when I was walking to class, I got tunnel vision and had to sit down for a half hour in a random hallway, but this time was literally the most pain I have ever felt in my life. Halfway through, they took my shirt off, covered me in wet paper towels, and gave me a bath bucket. I was screaming for them to stop and try again another time. My whole body was violently shaking, I could feel my heartbeat in my fingertips, and apparently I was white as a sheet. I consider myself a high pain tolerance person that's not very emotional and never cries ever, and apparently my hysterical screaming, ghost-like appearance, and very obvious fight or flight response freaked the frick out of husband. It was so out of character. They told me to stay as long as I needed, and I did. Nearly 45 minutes of sipping water, some ibuprofen, and crackers. Doc came back and commented how my face had blood in it again. Anyway, ever since husband has been absolutely terrified of my cooter. They said no sex for 48 hours, but it was like 2 to 3 weeks, which was very unusual for us. He said he loves me and didn't want to hurt me. I joked don't make me regret bringing you, and crowned him the best cracker buddy ever, and yet, apparently screaming in pain was a libido killer that made my coochie the scary danger pain zone. Even after a week and I was clearly 100% fine, it was, but what about the strings, or what if I hit something and the pain comes back? And at one point I was like OMG, it was a shitty 2 hours, but I was drinking at the bar later the same night, and clearly 100% recovered 24 hours later. Anyway, it's good for 8 years and absolutely still worth it, so get your IUD kiddos. But at least consider how traumatizing it may be for your cracker buddy, especially if you want them to bone you lol. Yes, I know childbirth will be worse if we decide to have them.